is Ian Anderson, Corey Merle, Central Coast Disc Golf. We are bringing you some 2018 PDGA Pro Worlds. We are out in Vermont, which I know is one of your favorite places in the world, Corey.
Oh, preach it, brother, and you are so right. Vermont it's just simply the best state. I got tons of family out in the Northeast, and I am not afraid to say it. It is just the best place to be, and around this time is no different. This is so beautiful out in September here for the Worlds, and our round one feature card is an absolute gem, Ian.
Straight lit, dude.
Yes, I would describe it as straight lit as well. Nate Sexton, KJ Nybo, Discraft's Austin Turner, and my boy James, Disc Golf Jesus Conrad.
This is going to be fun. Got a lot of different styles. We got a lefty in there. Got an amazing course. This is going to be just a great watch.
Yeah, it's really, so we're getting started on Fox Run Meadows. It is the more open and OB-laden portion of the combo here at Smuggler's Notch. And hole one is a 575-foot par 4 over at this little OB trough where all these flowers are and the bridge right in front of you. Really, if you can make your drive up into that little tree line, it's a pretty routine second shot for your birdie.
Right on. I kind of get that Euro feel with the white stakes.
Exactly. I always liken it to Finland. It really feels like the beast.
100%. So that is Nate Sexton on the box, and you're saying that's a Metal Flake Thunderbird.
It is, yep. The dark purple variety. I'm not sure if the plastic color kind of means anything in this, but yeah, kind of first time I've seen him throw a Metal Flake Thunderbird. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out. Looks
That's
pretty
that
beefy.
nice. Yeah, I was just gonna say that thing has no life in it whatsoever. But that's that side, that right side, safe side. If you can play it wide right and play that hyzer skip, there's no real trouble at bouncing out left. Which is really what you're trying to avoid here.
Yeah, it gives his forehand a great angle for that second shot as well. Mr. Nybo.
Yeah, you have to imagine he's licking his chops on a course like this too. He has such good command with the destroyers, rocks, T-birds. It's really all about placement on this course.
It seems like it, right? Yeah, you're not getting all the way to the pin on this one. KJ probably going, what do you think, T-bird?
Yeah, I have to imagine T-bird, just something right in the middle as far as stability. Nothing too overstable, just so you can ride that right to left slope. You saw how he didn't flare left. You really need to match that angle if you're going to get aggressive.
Yeah, it did so beautifully. Austin Turner, always fun watching this guy throw.
Yeah, we had Brian Geis on slow-mo, so you know he's rooting for his lefties.
Did they do the secret lefty handshake?
They did, but unfortunately I didn't see it, and no other righties could. It's one of those things where it's like a platform 9 3/4 scenario.
Perfect. That's a great drive by Austin. Sets himself up beautifully for his second shot, being that he's lefty. And Conrad?
James.
What's he reaching for here, Corey?
He is going for the Star Thunderbird. Pretty typical. He's got a dark red one and a dark purple one. This one, though, is a bit more stable than the red one.
Oh, yeah. Flexing it over beautifully right up the middle.
Yep, just crack it over to flat and let that disc work out. He's gotten past that tree line. That's just such a good shot. He's going to have a pretty routine 3 from here.
Yeah, I got to imagine we're going to see an AVR upshot.
Yeah, per the usual, as some would say.
Yes, and here is a per the usual shot for Mr. Sexton, going Sexton Firebird. The best
have to
Firebird
imagine,
there is.
Yeah, I was just going to say, and you have to imagine that's that white stamped one that he's been throwing for years at this point, it feels.
Yeah, he's got it dialed, you can tell. Austin. Oh, this is leaking, Corey.
It's running. Yeah, that is going to find that out of bounds right there.
Oh, man. I got to feel like this whole play's under, not the way you want to start your day.
It does. It is going to come in with a 3.89 average. Definitely one of the more easy holes on the course, but that OB is looming large, you know?
It is. Yeah, that's fair. That's KJ, probably a rock upshot there. And Mr. Conrad.
Straight for the AVR well, like you said.
Right? So stupid good with those things, man.
It's unfair.
It really is. Throws it right where he wants it to, and it just stops. KJ for the bird. There he is.
He's doing a little dancer in the bucket. That was cool.
Yeah, man. One of the coolest guys in disc golf. Nice to see him start his day off well.
Absolutely. I saw he was on the card, and just like the biggest smile went over my face. I was so excited.
Love it. Austin Turner, that is a good par save after that OB upshot. Mr. Sexton, you just count this birdie. He's so automatic.
Yeah, that straddle putt has just been so dialed, especially, MVP, Ledgestone. cash money.
Yeah. Might not have all the circle 2 makes like of Ricky and like Paul, but man, his inside the circle is not many better.
Oh, absolutely. And you have to imagine his greens in regulation is going to be significantly better as well. I mean,
Also
Ricky
true.
is banging all these long putts, but Nate just parks them.
He does, and he never goes OB, it seems like. James with absolute park job birdie as well. Starting the day off 3 birds, and Austin with that par save. Not a bad way to kick it off there.
Yeah, we saw a lot of guys getting off to a pretty hot start out in these first 4, 5, 6 holes. Really, the meat of the course doesn't start until 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Those holes out there in the middle chunk really are where you're going to have to make your money. Hole 2, though, par 3, 270 feet. Pretty routine birdie. Really, just throw it straight, miss the trees, and line yourself up by the basket.
Deal. Let's see if they can do it. Nate going rock?
No, going dart.
Dart. He is the dart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Playing the hyzer flip, it looks like, but just didn't get it to turn over.
Man, I'm telling you, we had more camera crews on this card than I have ever seen in my life.
Really?
There was, and I'm not kidding you, but for the first 4 or 5 holes, 9 cameras?
What?
At least.
I mean, this card is sweet, so
Yeah, fair.
I'll believe it. Conrad going AVR. Just the perfect shot for that disc in his throw.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's old Greeny. You know that thing's flipping up.
Wow. What a beautiful shot. Austin Turner. See what he's got for us. Ooh.
Struggling with that turnover mid-range. Same disc that he threw on the second shot on hole 1.
Yeah, I wonder if he was just coming down from elevation or something, but that thing's getting a little more flip than he figures. And Sexton, beautiful upshot. He'll save a par. Austin probably doing the same.
Yeah, no sense getting tricky with it. You can see those OB stakes right behind the basket. If you really try to give it a go from that far, that OB comes into play.
Sure. Oh, Conrad, a nice
Sneaking
birdie
it
there.
in, though.
Yeah, that he did. Just bounce it over the rim. Speaking of elevation, are we high up right now? Where are we at, Corey?
We are not. We're at about 1,000 feet.
Okay.
So no real, change noticed. KJ.
Bare minimum effort from Conrad and KJ to get those birdies, man.
That was funny.
They convert, though, thankfully. Nate and Austin, they're going to be cleaning up a couple pars. I'm sure slightly disappointing, but at least they're not bogeys. What's up? What did that whole average, Corey?
That hole is going to come in at an average of 2.75, so a quarter stroke under par.
Okay.
Kind of what you'd expect to see. The trees there, though, probably being the single reason it's not, a 2.3 or 2.4.
Sure. Definitely true. There is your card. A couple hot starts there from KJ and Conrad. Sexton just one back, and we're looking at hole 3.
Yep, straight in front of you and then down the hill a little bit. 285 feet. Really, you got to get up, crest the hill, and then draw it a little bit left. You can see how guarded this pin is, though. There are trees all around the green. And if you find yourself falling down that slope, there is out of bounds in the little ravine along the pin.
Oh, my. KJ, this is looking beautiful.
Whew.
Mr. Nybo.
That
oh, my
was
goodness.
unbelievable. So that's
Wow.
that's the traditional shot, right? Right up the middle with the rock. The alternative line is the big hyzer we've seen guys throw kind of at those power lines on the right and just crashing the trees back on the left.
Oh, really? Okay. Conrad unfortunately catches a late tree. That's probably looking like a par. Nate? What's this thing, Corey?
That is the Star Leopard 3.
Oh, okay.
Flip it up nice for him. It puts him at least in position.
Yeah. Kind of an interesting putt and a tough lefty hole here for Mr. Turner. And he can't get it to turn enough when he has been getting it to turn too much. Oh, that's not bad.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, I was just going to say, maybe almost playing into that overturn problem at the moment.
Yeah. James with the as Corey calls it, the safety squeeze.
Yeah, he turns to me. He's like, yeah, it was probably a good layup.
Sexton looking for the bird. Ooh, good hit.
Cash money, dude. That was clutch.
Yeah, that was perfect. Middle. And Austin also looking for the 2. Woo.
Nice
Sneaky.
little dropper in there. Yeah, I know. Had to kind of get around the tree there. That was beautiful.
That's a scary putt there. He was going right at the OB, wasn't he?
Yeah, now if the The OB is there, but I think on that putt, you're not necessarily worried about it. It's a good 25, 30 feet and past those trees right there.
Okay, you can see a couple white stakes lurking back there. That was a great birdie from KJ as well. That was a well-played hole by the crew.
Yeah, that'll work. I mean, definitely better than the average that we've seen so far, coming in with a 2.82. So these guys doing their part, and Nate doing his to drive down that average.
Wow, what a great putt. Never mind what I said about Nate and his outside the circle putting.
Yeah, I know. He counts one right in front of you.
Right. All right, we are on to hole 4. Where are we going?
Yeah, we are going straight over this out of bounds into this nice little cutout landing zone. For your first shot, then your second shot is going to be a left to right action onto this green. That's really beautiful, very picturesque, surrounded by rocks. Definitely one of the more prettier spots on the course. This is the site of one of our course changes. I believe last year it was a impossibly long par 3, like a 550-foot type of deal. This year they've lengthened it a bit on the tee side and kind of force you to throw over this right side.
What a cool looking hole, man.
Yeah, it is very cool. I mean, admittedly, it does play easier than when you think you step up to it. It looks really hard. There's not really any inbounds at all. But if you can just clear this stuff, as KJ unfortunately didn't, just turn it over a little bit. If you can clear it, you're totally fine.
Gotcha. Sexton going XCal?
Yep, on just that force over sidearm line. He clipped the tree, came up short, but still, you're going to see he's well within his range.
Nice. Austin? Is that some fake overmold technology?
No, that's that fake Spectra plasticky thing that makes it look like it. But it is a really cool swirly ESP Vulture.
Oh, nice. James?
Going to the MD4.
I was going to guess.
Yeah, he's got 2 of them that are like one's just a tick more stable, and the only difference is one, his name's written in cursive, one it's just printed.
Deal.
Yeah, right? Real easy to tell.
KJ, his third shot with that OB stroke.
Ooh, going around the tree. Huh. He's over there, 32 feet maybe?
Yeah. Sexton with a Sexton bird. Yep.
Was there ever a doubt, Ian? That's my question.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
If it's within like 300 and he's got the sexy bird in his hand, it's game over for that hole.
Oh, come on, 300. I think it's longer than that.
It's Conrad. Wow.
Yeah, you could say the same thing about the putter with him, though.
You really can. Austin, crushing out a hyzer.
Oh, yeah, it'll work. That's nice.
That's button, yeah. All right.
Good putt. Quality 4 out of there from KJ.
Uh-huh. I think I know where Simon stole his putt from.
Yeah.
That nose-up floater looks so good.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just like a dagger into the heart of the chains.
Yep. Austin, that was a good catch by the basket right there. Catching that pro side putt. And Mr. Sexton, a little dropper here for another birdie. All right.
Yeah, just chalk them up early. I mean, I said earlier in the video, a lot of these guys getting off to hot starts. These are the holes really that you need to get those birdies on. Our next hole, hole 5, you're going to see definite bogey appeal. And really after hole 6, we're going to ramp it up.
Cool. Conrad hitting it. Nice birdie for him as well. Man, his upshots with those AVRs. Actually, his drives with the AVRs too.
Yeah, I've
so fun.
Playing practice rounds, I honestly have proposed that I would trade him putting percentages with his bag on for mine bag off. He hasn't accepted it yet.
No? I don't blame him. All right, 3 birdies. KJ with the par. right, guys, we are back to the action. Got to thank our sponsor, MVP PDGA, for getting us out here, as well as Disc Golf Pins, man.
Yeah, good people, man, and making a quality product.
They do. I love those things. All right, hole 5. This looks fun, man.
This is the first hole that does play over par that we're going to see today, coming in at a 3.2 average. 445 feet, though, so really just a big hyzer.
Okay. Sexton pumping it out there. Star Destroyer?
Yeah, or that's the Bryn Destroyer, so like that splatter one.
Gotcha. Austin? Bit of a tough stick for the lefty here.
I was just going to say, that is so wide. That water is going to come into play if you hyzer out early or come in.
Do that.
Yeah, come in a little bit late. So he is going to be able to take it from that out of bounds about halfway up the fairway or just re-tee.
Okay. Conrad, is that Thunderbird again?
That is old Perp.
Dang, James.
Yep, he's right. Hey, my claim to fame, 3 for 3 won this one so far in my practice rounds. Thank you very much.
Wow. What do you, Heiser?
Big flick over the water.
Wow. KJ, speaking of the water, don't do it. Oh, my man.
He done did it.
Mm-hmm. So Austin's going to re-tee?
Yeah, I think he was just a little bit frustrated. And honestly, the footing down there is not great.
Okay. All right. It worked for him.
Yeah, quite nicely.
Oh, my gosh. What an incredible shot. Sexton?
So there is out of bounds pretty short behind that basket. That one didn't find it, but it is there.
Uh-huh. Look at this par save from KJ.
KJ laying out. That is so far downhill. That was basically guaranteed OB if that misses.
It was, wasn't it? Wow. Conrad for bird. Strokes on folks with that one.
That is just such a quality birdie. I mean, when you're standing there, obviously it's scary, but it is just a basic hyzer. I mean, just crush out to the right, draw it left to get your birdie. But it just doesn't play like that.
Nah, I mean, it's a long hyzer, 445.
It is. But it's downhill. It's downhill.
Yeah, it's still a crush, though.
Yeah.
Sexton comes back for the par. Nate with the fresh hair.
I know,
sharp,
right?
Man.
Freshly cut. It's a world championship updo.
Yep. He's got world championships, and we got Canadian nationals next weekend.
Ooh, that's true.
He's got to look good on that Champs vs. Chumps.
His international tour.
It's our first international CBC.
Yep.
I think it. Conrad, that beautiful drive resulted in the only birdie there, and he is 4 down. KJ and Nate, no slouches at 3, though.
No, everybody hanging in there tight, and we're seeing some of the better scores put up thus far in the day. Granted, we are like the 8th card, so not to be surprised. But this hole is the easiest hole on the course, coming in at 2.34 average, 0.66 under par. Definitely thought this might get a little bit of a change coming into Worlds, but it's that same hole we've seen in years past, just a basic turnover or a flick.
And James is busting out his AVR.
That's overcooked, yeah.
It looked right out of his hand, and
yep.
It was.
And fortunately, he did go out of bounds up by the tee, or up by the green, so he is going to have a pretty routine 3-putt, but obviously you'd prefer the putt for 2.
Yeah, you're feeling shame with a 3 on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Sexton will feel no shame after he makes that birdie putt, and KJ looks like a turnover rock shot. Keep going.
Love that angle.
Man, it's the shot of a beaten rock is famous for. It's so fun to watch.
It's so tasty.
Yeah. Austin, great hole for him to attack here. Yeah, that'll bird.
Yep, casual.
Yep. We'll be looking at James. Going to try and save his par after the OB drive. Great hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basket raised just a bit. Not really playing much, really a factor in this hole, though.
Yeah. KJ with a good putt as well. Looks like we're looking at eight throws, but 9 strokes, unfortunately.
Yep, you'll take like the phony star frame, but James obviously displeased standing in the trees.
Yep. He's staying in the corner of shame over there.
Go stand out of bounds, James.
Austin. Good putt from him. Austin out of like North Carolina, is that right?
Yep, yeah, Charlotte area, I believe. Kind kind of that crew of like him. I believe Grady Shoes from that same area. A lot of young cats coming up from that area.
Yeah, he's a big germ homie too. I believe. There are your 3 birdies. Conrad with a lone par, bringing to a 3-way tie at 4 down, and that is going to take us on to hole 7.
Yeah, we're noticing the feet, the distance over there. It's gone into the 4 digits, Ian.
Whoa.
So, 2 options off the tee for this par 5. You can lay it up short on this left side and really try and get aggressive on your second shot, or you can try and pump it over the OB ravine there and get yourself into a pretty scoreable position from your drive. Really, though, if you go out of bounds, par is off the table. It's a 6 at best.
Yeah. I heard Calvin Heimberg had a circle 1 putt for eagle on this one.
Oh, yeah, like within 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, and he's not on film, so hopefully I didn't spoil anything.
He is not on film, but the back 9 is, and that is going to be in our recap video for the PDGA. Should be releasing like nowish, although when you're hearing this, it should have been released before nowish.
That time's a tricky thing.
This is.
Yep. KJ flirting with those trees. He flirted a little too hard.
Yeah, he's in a relationship at this point.
Oh, man. He got trapped. Austin.
Looking. Oh, wow. Straight through the trees. Not obviously where you want to be throwing that, but hey, you'll take the result.
Yeah, sure enough. What's James doing here?
So this is his play. It's just a simple AVR to a flat spot off the tee, and now he should be going Thunderbird from here.
Okay, interesting. He's got a game plan. I like it, you know?
Well, yeah, and he's definitely not someone that you'd think, oh, yeah, he doesn't quite have the distance to get it over.
Oh, yeah, not at all. He's top 10 in the world. That was KJ that was his 3rd, right, with the OB drive?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. And Conrad's second shot, flexing that Thundy.
Getting a full flight, a little bit higher, I think, that he'd like, but...
Okay.
All right, he'll take it. Yeah, wow, that was getting a little testy on the left side, but...
It sure was. Austin, barely getting in bounds on that drive. Rip it on his second shot, though.
That thing is just so sauced up. I love that angle.
Beautiful. That should be a pretty easy up and down birdie.
I mean, pretty easy is a weird word.
Truth. Sexton.
Busting out the brand new X-Cal.
Oh, really? Get another one from Avery?
Yep, he's got the old dark one, and this is the new lighter one that's just a couple ticks more stable.
Oh, funny. KJ? Oh, don't do this.
Oh, it just gave him that 1 degree of stand-up too much.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This hole's got some teeth. Conrad. His 3rd.
Chill. Oh, good settle.
Yeah. Kind of opens up there at the end there.
Yep, that left side does open up a little bit. Kind of a remnants of the way this green used to play, where the pin was about, 200 foot to the left of where it is now.
Huh?
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, gotcha. Come on, Nate. Just textbooking all over this hole.
Yep. X-Cal, parked.
Was it really? Oh, funny. Austin. Ooh. Flashing across. He's going to have a putt for his birdie. There's Dre down there looking on. And KJ throwing 5.
Too many. I don't even know.
6. Ugh.
Oop.
I think that was 6. I think he's coming back for 7. Austin. Furbird.
I think he might be coming back for an 8. Oh, wow, okay. Well, let's not concentrate on KJ. That's a great putt.
That was a great hit right there. On the slightly elevated basket, Nate looking for a birdie. Boom.
Good shot. Good finish.
If you're playing it for a birdie every time, you can't play it better than Nate just did.
Yeah. Center cut.
Yeah. KJ fortunately makes the comebacker. And Conrad dropping in.
Yeah, this hole did finish at a 5.52 average, so not often do you see a par 5 that actually averages closer to a par 6.
Wow.
But so that birdie is, 1.5 strokes on a considerable amount of people.
Wow. Really well done there by Austin and Oh, that was an 8 from KJ.
Yeah.
Ah, man. I can see why it has such a high average, though. It's pretty easy to blow up.
Absolutely.
Wow. All right. Hopefully less trouble on hole 8.
You'd think that, but hole 7, 8, and 9 does kind of represent that trinity, the amen corner, the hardest holes on the course. Hole 7 we just saw coming at a 5.52 average, this one a 4.32 average. 675 feet, and it's a big snake all the way up this hill. If you can hammer a big turnover or a flick to the landing zone, that's great off the tee. Then it sets up a really testy upshot where the green is the closest you're going to get to OB out of any hole in this course.
All right. Sexton with a textbook drive with that X-Cal again. Austin, whoa.
Very
That's
high.
up there. Yes, quite. Oh, no. That is OB, huh?
Yeah, it is OB, and he did not get a ton of real estate off the tee.
Oh, man. So here's the flex shot you were talking about.
Sans flex, unfortunately.
I mean, they flex.
Actually, with flex, extra flex,
yeah.
maybe.
Is it bounced, right?
Yep, he's in bounds, barely stopped in.
Okay. KJ also playing the flex. He picked a less stable disc.
Exactly. That is what you want. That is, the spotter said, the best drive of the day thus far.
Really? That
Yeah.
was smoked, man. Great shot, KJ. Conrad, his second.
Yep,
He's
no
attacking.
reason. No, he's not attacking. There is no reason to get real aggressive from where he is right there. That looked like an attack. That's
It
like
did it.
It's honestly like 420 maybe, like really uphill. It's a really really tough shot.
Gotcha. Austin busting out his awesome forehand. Also looks to be laying up.
Yeah, unless you're really in like KJ territory, you're not gonna be trying to run this for 3.
Really? Wow. Nate going back to the X-Cal. He's just playing it for par.
Yep, and you're going to see a lot of players do that. This hole does, like I said, come in at a 4.32 average, and that doesn't even really give justice to how rough it could get. I mean, you go OB off the tee, OB right here. Let's say he turns it over. You're in trouble. You're taking doubles and triples.
Sure. KJ gets within circle 1. It's going to have a look. Gosh, probably hardly any birdies, hardly any looks even.
Yeah, I mean, we did see a handful, but my prediction early on is the winner of the PDGA World Championships 2018, final round, it's going to be very close. They're going to come down and birdie 7, 8, and 9 in a row to take a 2-stroke advantage, and they're not going to give that up.
Wow, that's oddly specific.
I don't know who it's going to be. It could be any of 5 possible people, but that's what's going to happen.
All right, man. Let's see. I can't wait to see it unfold. hoping for KJ to hit that birdie, but comes up just short. Looks like he'll be taking a par with the rest of the gang here. But like you're talking about, really no shame in a par on this one.
Yeah, I mean, sign me up for 3 4s if I'm playing this 3 rounds.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, KJ could have got strokes on folks right there with a 3, though, man. That would have been such a good one.
And that would have been such a good way to come back after that 8 he just took on the par 5, come back with the birdie here. But, just got to keep those feet moving, keep that ball rolling at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Here is that beautiful drive from KJ, probably an Eco Star Destroyer, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I know it's some sort of destroyer, and it's really beat because it has so many chunks out of it.
Yeah, those Eco Star ones get super flippy. There is Sexton leading the card with that 5 down. Conrad just 1 back. KJ and Austin lurking. Hole 9 on deck.
Whew, 435 feet. Like, genuinely one of the most pretty flights you're going to see a disc fly, especially out on this course. Kind of that gentle downhill valley shot. OB is going to be the right side where all those trees and bushes are. And that's definitely like lost disc potential. It's pretty nasty in there.
It looks like it. Sexton's got that Thunderbird again.
Yep. Really trying to hammer it on that right side.
Ooh. Get out. Oh, my goodness, Nate.
Putting it to the limit.
Wow. He's married, so he didn't flirt too hard.
Oh, that's true. Come on. Hey, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
Mr. Conrad. Is this going to work?
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be down there. He's not parked, obviously, but
Okay.
he's putting.
He's got
And
a
for
40
Conrad, that's a good situation.
That's a jump putt range. That's what he likes. And KJ? Smoothing one out there. Get some turn.
Oh man, you felt it wanting to like flip up and barrel out to the right.
Yeah. Good roll.
Yeah, great roll. Just outside circle and have a reasonable putt.
Sure. Austin, let's see how this sets up for him. Kind of scary fading right at that OB, but he threw something pretty flippy.
Ooh, love that action on the disc though. Got kind of short checkup though.
It did, yeah, but great pull. Sexton with a long look at the 2. Oh. I need him to hit one of those dart putts so I can call it 180.
Every time.
One of these days. Oh, Conrad, deadly.
Yeah, trying to distract you from the dart puns.
KJ.
Oh. Huh. I felt like that was going to drop in there.
It was pretty good. It was a little left side.
It was definitely left side, but I thought it was low enough to just slap it in.
Yeah, it had a chance, but his come in pretty quick.
That's true.
You know, they can kind of spin out. Austin missing a putt low. He wishes he didn't. KJ cleans up, as does Nate. And Conrad solo bird. And he
Wow,
earned
you
it.
wouldn't think about it. Yeah, I know. It's like off those drives, I definitely didn't have him as the one taking the birdie there, but I mean, when you watch a putt fly like that, shoot, hard to argue.
It's all about the hair follow through.
Hey, trust me, man. I know this.
You live that life. Conrad catching Sexton after 9. They're both 5. Those are good rounds on this tough course.
Great rounds, and really, they have an opportunity to pick it up. They just got through the meat of the course. We do, though, have hole 16, the most daunting hole on this course, and the newest hole on the course. So we'll see how they play that.
Cool. I can't wait to see it. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Make sure you come back for part 2.